Howdy folks, and welcome to another Taste of Gameplay video, this time for the German Tier 7 tech tree battleship, the Gneisenau. As always, these videos are designed to give you a sample of the gameplay of the ship, not to be an exhaustive analysis. I recommend the Wargaming Wiki or other content creators. The Gneisenau. Another one of those ships where it's hard to know what to say about it that hasn't been said by many folks already. If you are interested in buying the Gneisenau, then you probably already know some things about it, most notably that it has only 6 guns and battleship dispersion, so be prepared for a lot of trolling. And I'm going to get a couple of those shots here in this game as well. The Gneisenau is known for brawling, and I can understand why. It's got these 6-kilometer defensive torpedoes. It has good secondaries for the tier, like most German battleships, especially if you spec into them. I have actually not spec'd into them in this game, and that's because I find them to be a little bit of a trap. Even if these lower tiers, if you try and force them too much, yes, they're good, they have really good pen, but you have to be so close, and it's really easy to overdo it. So yeah, this is a 6-gun battleship. The guns do hit really hard. They have very high caliber, 380, like the Warspite. So if you hit anything, you're going to do pretty good damage, but you get a lot of overpens like that right there. 3 overpens on that York. It has that classic problem of hitting broadside light cruisers where you get a lot of overpens. And the dispersion is just not good combined with the 6 guns. However, and yet, you can make this ship work sometimes. I'm going to play pretty well in this one. We're going to get some pretty good damage, have some good battle impact, win our flank. I think it comes down to the good reload, the strong armor. If you ignore the giant secondary, you will, I'm sorry, not secondary, the giant superstructure. You will get a lot of damage to your superstructure, like with most German battleships. I've always really liked, for example, this Tsurugi, which is a 6-gun battleship, but that's because the Tsurugi has really pretty good accuracy, especially for its tier. But for the Gneisenau, you just have to be patient and play to its strengths. Try and find situations where that high pen can come in handy. Use the relative maneuverability. It's not a slow battleship. It's not super speedy, but it does all right. Turns okay. Isn't super enormous. You'll notice one thing I do, one skill I really like on battleships is this AA skill, and it's not necessarily because it buffs the AA. The AA on the Gneisenau is bad. It stays bad. It's always going to be bad, but because you have more overpens, such bad dispersion. But the AA skill buffs your consumables, 40% reload buff, I believe, while your AA is active, which is really great. That's really great. And one thing that happens a lot at these tiers is, well, and higher tiers, is that battleship players will use their planes, their ASW planes, just to kind of scope you out and see where you are. And those count. So if you're shooting at ASW planes, then you're getting that 40% reload. I took the skill that gives you a 5th heal. I don't know if that was wise. I'm not going to need it in this game, but I just really like using my heals early and often. I think a lot of people wait too long to use them, including myself sometimes. Yeah, there we go.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Yeah. So if you shoot at a light cruiser 5 times, boy, that 5th time, you're really going to get him. Anyway, at least I eventually got him, right? See, the nice thing about having so many heals is I'm just letting that fire burn, because I know I just have so many heals, it's not a big deal. What I'm hoping here is that this Gneisenau, I'm going to get him into a situation where I can shoot at him and he can't shoot at me. So if you are moving forward into an island while somebody's moving forward away from the island, then you can shoot them and they can't shoot you just because of the way physics works and the fact that it takes shells a good bit of time to get where they're going. He's moving into your shells and you're moving away from them. But actually what's going to happen, no, I shouldn't spoil it. I shouldn't spoil it. He is going to make a tactical error. Remember, kids, use your ASW planes. Help your destroyers out with these pesky subs. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the Gneisenau is not a bad ship. It's a trolley ship. It's it can be frustrating. It's definitely been power crept. But, you know, in the right hands, on the right day, in the right game, there's definitely some fun to be had. Look at that dispersion. Yeah. Oof. Pretty vicious. Yeah, so remember, kids, pay attention to whether the battleships you're facing have torpedoes, and if they do, assume they're going to launch them at you. I hit all 3 on that guy. He did not move, just sailed in a straight line. I mean, that's been me. So this is kind of a problem now. I didn't realize how much we were winning this game by, and I've kind of trapped myself now in this position where I can't really be all that helpful. I mean, we're winning this game by so much that I shouldn't be playing so conservatively. This is just map awareness. I was so focused on that York and the Atlanta and the Gneisenau that I lost the greater sense of what was happening in the game overall, which is my bad. Gneisenau's range is all right, and it does have the... But, you know, it's not great. And at these tiers, when you're stuck on a flank like this, you're just not going to be able to have a lot of battle impact. Luckily, for reasons unclear to me, this Ark Royal is sailing directly towards me, which is lucky because that means I get a shot in on him, get a little extra damage, pad the stats. Yeah, you just never know. I mean, 3 pens, pretty good, right? You know, 10k damage, 10k damage. This Atlanta is really annoying. He's going to almost 100% me because he can see me and I can't see him. That's my bad. Just got myself in a bad position. And honestly, if we were losing this game or it was close, I probably would try to just go dark and back away and preserve my ship. But because we're winning by so much, I really just kind of want to get in there and get some damage in. So I'm just going to take more damage than I probably should. Let this Atlanta farm me. He's got pretty good aim. I find the Atlanta a powerful ship in theory, and sometimes I have good games with it, but boy, those shells, those floaty shells are so hard to hit with at any kind of range. Yeah, my spotter plane is down now, so can't hit that. Oh, what are you doing? Surely, light cruiser, totally broadside. I should get some really great damage here, right? You already know. You already know what's coming. it's just hilarious. I don't know exactly what is happening there. It's tempting to think that the shell is hitting him broadside and going all the way through, but I think what's actually happening is the poor dispersion is meaning that shells are, for example, hitting his superstructure. And of course, when they hit the superstructure, there we go, finally. When they hit the superstructure, you're just doomed to get over pens. So I think that really what that's all about is just poor dispersion. I think if you actually hit the middle dead center of the ship's mass, that you would still get a citadel. Though, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they are going all the way through. But I think what you're seeing there is more of a dispersion issue. I think this is going to be another 3 overpens. Oh well. Meanwhile, he's farmed me down so much damage. Must have made his stats look pretty good. But yeah, I mean, ultimately this is a hopeless ploy on his part. I've decided here I'm going to shoot at the carrier because I think my teammates are going to take him out before my shots even get there, which turns out to be true. So yeah, I mean, it's annoying that he managed to farm me like that, but still I think we had pretty good impact. Helped our team win, won our flank, played okay, above average. I think we ended up with a 2 badge and second to top of tier, but yeah, that's the Gneisenau for you. 6-gun tier 7 German battleship. Not bad, little power crept, but you know, a fun ship. I'll see you in the next one.